Hello, welcome to Pop Along RC, the RC car channel dedicated to RC car racing. And this is, I've just had my last proper club meet before I head off to the MKGP and I run this. This is my Schumacher ST2. I've recently fixed it because I'd broken all the underside here. I've added the brass weight at the front. I have got some carbon fibre shock towers, which I am yet to put on this, and I've just bound it up to my Fly Sky radio. So this is pretty much ready to go for the MKGP this week. We're hoping to get down there Thursday and have a look at the track as it's getting built. But this week, what was I running? That's it, I was running my Tamiya truck over at Bedford. Brilliant night, club racing. How did my race go? Well, I qualified second for the A final, and there was a little bit of carnage in the first couple of laps, which put me last, and it took me right up until the final lap to work my way back up to second place. So second place in A was pretty good. I would have liked to have been in a battle for first place, but after the first couple of laps, that was kind of out the question. Now then, the race that I enjoyed watching the most was actually the B final with the Tamiya trucks with a relatively new driver, actually. Steve took up the hobby with his son maybe 3 or 4 months ago, and he's really getting the hang of it. I lent him my Tamiya truck a little while ago, and he's been really enjoying the truck racing. And he was up against friend and legend on the channel, Mr. Chris Hampson. So let's take a look and see how these guys got on. So here we are in the B final of the trucks. We have Orangutan Man Stephen Tan out in front, followed by the legend that is Chris Hampson. Pressure now. This is the first time these guys have actually had the chance to have a proper race. They are racing for position now on the track. I think Steve out-qualified Chris 3 weeks on the trot. So Steve is definitely the car to beat, but Mr. Hampson is a very wise man when it comes to his racing. He's got some racecraft, so he needs to get nice and close to the back of Steve, which he is doing now. He's coming in, and he just needs to put the pressure on and hope that Steve Tan buckles. Now, Steve Tan has been known to buckle under pressure in the past. Earlier on today, fell over, marshalling. Brilliant. Did a little roly-poly on the carpet. He looked very, very silly. Like a turtle stuck on his shell. But he wasn't injured. It was all done in slow motion, because Steve does move in slow motion. But here we are. We're back to the racing. Chris all over the back of Orangutan Man Steve Tan in the white and orange, and Mr. Hampson in the white, yellow and blue. Now, catching up with him is one thing, but getting past and doing it clean is another. Now, a little mistake from Steve allows Chris to close up. So Steve is actually running my truck. Chris has got his chance now. Let's have a look. Can he get the move done? He's starting to be patient. That was close. Steve's going to be loving this. Steve's actually been racing for probably about 3 months now. He's been running this truck for the series. He started out with the FTX Banzai, moved on to a TTO2, and then I've loaned him my Tamiya truck, which is this one, which featured in quite a few of our videos. So these guys are having a good battle. Oh, a little mistake from Steve. Okay, a little mistake from Chris. He's buckled under the pressure. We've got Marshall coming to get the other car, but the race on the track, oh, that was naughty. There you go. Mr. Hampson's done a broom there and just dived up the inside. So let's see. I think this is the section of the track where Chris is probably going to get the move done. We're coming up to back markers now. Hopefully they're going to yield and let the guys through. So Steve is through. He's out of the way. Chris is through now. They're still racing for position. This is an absolutely fantastic race. I think earlier on in the day there was quite a lot of carnage in the qualifying, but it's come together for a really fun final. I was going to stop actually, but I've just looked at the time. We are probably into the last minute of the race now, so can Chris get the move done? It's not long now until the end of the race. Steve's still out in front. Chris keeping him honest. We've got a back marker that could cost Chris position, but he's got out the way. He's kept it clean. Please don't take him out. Here we go. Right, we've got 1 minute left to go. 1 minute left to go. So, can he get it done? Fair on the track. Chris, I think, has got a slightly quicker truck at this stage. He's going to try and get the move done clean. He can't quite pull it off. This is a cracking race to the line. We have got 30 seconds maybe left of the race. Chris is all over the back of him. Can he get it done? This could be the last lap. This is the last lap. Oh, Chris was slow through that section. This is his chance to get the move done. Coming onto the straight. It looks like they're still going. Maybe we've got 1 lap left then. Chris is looking very, very feisty at the moment. This is it, the last turn. Oh. So there you have it, some quality club racing. Now I hope I do get to have a close race when I get to the MKGP. Often at these bigger competitions, I don't have really close fun racing. Often it turns into a bit of a procession. But here's to hoping. Let's hope that the track is going to be really interesting. And if any of you guys out there have heard any news, what do you think the track layout's going to be? What features do you think we might have to work around? I can remember there was that step up speed jump into a turn feature last year that really caught me out. But yeah, really looking forward to racing at the MKGP. Hopefully you guys can pop along to Milton Keynes Shopping Centre. If you see me in the pits, do come over and say hi. And yeah, it'll be good just to get as many people as possible over to MK and enjoy the sport of RC car racing. Other projects I'm planning on doing Iconic Cup in, I'm trying to think now, beginning of April, West London, and I'm booked in to do the mini class, so I need to service my MO5s, potentially rebuild an MO3, so I've got options. I can run MO3 or MO5. Really looking forward to that in the coming months. The wheel spin pop along vintage GP. Can't believe it, sold out in, was it an hour and a half or something? So that is a popular event. I do believe we're going to have a little look at how many people are in each class, and there is scope maybe to open up a few extra spaces. So we're going to have a look at that over the coming weeks, and if there are spaces we'll let you guys know on the channel. But yeah, really impressed at how quickly you guys got involved. So yeah, an hour and a half, I think it was, maybe 2 hours, and it was all sold out. So thanks for the support. More details on that event coming very soon. So yeah, bit of a waffly one. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, hit the old ding dong bell, and we'll see you trackside soon.